Welcome everyone. It's Ryan with Energy with Ryan, and it's Community Energy Thursday, which is the best day of the month. It's where we spend time together. We send energy out for the community members, for you, to help support you and to help you feel better. I'm excited. This is every first Thursday of the month, and it's September 1st, so what a great time. Today we are going to be working on releasing emotions that are ready to go, like emotional upheaval, releasing anxiety, stress, which isn't really emotion, anger, sadness, the things that might be in our bodies that we don't need anymore. Sometimes we can hold on to emotions, or just we're not able to express them, and they get stuck, or we just feel burdened by them. So that's what we're going to work on today. If you're new, welcome. I am an energy healer, and my modality is similar to Reiki. It's called integrative energy therapy, the unknown cousin. And yeah, just sit back, relax. You can close your eyes, you can be laying down, you can be washing your dishes, whatever feels right for you. Let's get started. You just kind of feel where you're at, just feel your body. And remember that I'm not a medical doctor. This is not substitute for medical care. This is entertainment purposes, and also just, you taking responsibility for your own health, your own body. Okay. I want you to feel where your body's touching something solid. Maybe it's the floor, maybe it's a chair, the bed. Really feel grounded in that. Okay. First, I'm going to wrap us up in a pink bubble of light, and that which only serves your most gentlest, loving, kindest, healthiest, most joyful good in divine law and order can come through. And then we also thank our spirit team for always protecting us, for guiding us, for showing us the way. And we thank the earth. We thank the earth for its resources, its beauty, its our ability to be here because of earth. And we thank those who have stewarded the land for so many generations, and including the land we're on now. And so we just give reverence and respect to the earth. And we ask our spirit team and the earth to be with us while we go through this healing, to help us shift what we need to shift, release what we need to release, integrate what we need to integrate in a way that's, again, gentle, complete, and right for you in your body, mind, and soul. Okay. Now you can set your intention for today. Maybe you know the emotion you want to release. Maybe you just know how you want to feel afterwards. Maybe you just are like, I'm open to see what happens. That's okay. So set your intention to yourself, and I'm going to connect to your energy. Okay. I'm in. I was already feeling this while I was connecting, but it just feels like a heaviness, like a really, really heavy coat. So let's release this coat. Okay. And just a reminder before we really get into this that the goal of this healing, for me at least, for you, is to help release the heaviness, to support your body, to help you feel lighter. And we're doing that through releasing things. And these are things that are ready to go. However, sometimes this can cause an equilibrium in our body once we release things, a lot of things, and you can feel a bit overwhelmed or flooded. And so just take in mind to really care about your aftercare practice, really ground, talk to a friend or a loved one, or maybe pause this and wait until you're in a better space. Just because feels good to take care of yourself afterwards, so make sure you have that time and space to do so. Okay, and the heart, yes. First we're starting with the heart. Okay, already some shifts there. And remember that emotions don't need to make sense. You don't need to connect the dots. Sometimes it's just their time to come up. Sometimes something we don't even realize might trigger it. I'm a big believer and user of traditional Chinese medicine. And in traditional Chinese medicine, each season connects to an element, or each element has a season, and each element has an emotion. And so during this season, that emotion really becomes prominent. For example, late summer, it's worry. For fall, it's grief. For winter, it's fear. For spring, it's anger. And so you can maybe start to imagine, or maybe you can start to feel those emotions during those times of the year. Okay, that's good. What after the heart? The shoulds. We're gonna do some heaviness from our shoulders. Let me know if there's a specific emotion that you're feeling down below. Definitely going to touch anger. This is kind of the burden, the resentment. And if you're new, I yawn, I burp. It's very common in energy work. You might too. You might feel a flush of heat. Okay, is that good? No. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Ooh, that feels really good. Okay, now on the shoulder. I also make really pained faces. I'm okay. Feels good. Now to the back of the neck. And we're just giving all of the things that are ready to be released to the angels to do whatever they like with it, to help transmute it. We don't need to worry too much about that. Really working on resentment here, really feeling it. You can put your hands on the back of your neck right now. To help support you. Okay, is that good? Yes. Okay. No, what's that? Okay, I'm feeling the anger. Let's do it. Holding the liver. Ooh, it feels hot. And just a reminder, anger is just another emotion. It's really stigmatized in our culture, especially for women or non-binary folks. And I used to be very afraid of anger, personally. And so we all have different relationships with it. And because I was afraid of it, I was afraid to express it. Because it felt out of control. I felt out of control. Excuse me. Big yawn. I was able to get some practices, learn some practices like punching a pillow or like dancing really angrily and just like throwing my anger into like punching the air. Okay. Yeah, we're gently going to release this anger that we no longer need to hold. And I just want to bring up that when we release these energies, these emotions, we're not releasing the cues behind them. For example, if you are angry about the state of the world, which is very, very valid, and like, of course you are, releasing this anger is not going to make you forget about it. It's going to help you to release this heavy emotion, and then hopefully you can connect to something to support the world, support your views, support what you would like to see. And also, we're not doing this to bypass an emotion. We are doing this to release it from the body. We've already felt it. We've already it's ready to go. You know what I mean? Okay, anger, yes. Are we good? No. Should we keep going? Yes, okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. Angels. Okay, feels good. Okay, also going to work on the spleen. Also hold some anger and resentment. If you're watching this live or during, the late August, early September days, we are currently in late summer. And that is for traditional Chinese medicine, that is the time of the stomach and the spleen. Okay. Releasing, yes. Are we good? No, keep doing it. Let me know if you're feeling a little bit better. We're next going to work with some anxiousness, some worry. Okay. A reminder to drink your beverages, especially after energy work, drink a lot of mineral-rich beverages like teas and coconut water and some juices. Okay, good. I'm glad it's releasing. And again, this can take up to a few weeks to help integrate. The goal here is to move slowly as to not overwhelm your system. And so that's kind of our timeline, is to gently, over the next few weeks, do that. Okay, stomach, yeah, okay. Now it's time for the anxiousness. I haven't gotten a lot of imagery around these emotions, but for this anxiousness, this worry, I'm seeing like a little mouse just like chewing in the stomach. So like maybe causing stomach pain. I know I get really upset stomachs when I have a lot of anxiety, when I worry. So we're going to release that. Wow, yeah. Just continuing to release. And when we're releasing in IET, my modality, we're releasing through the 4 energetic bodies: the physical, the mental, emotional, and spiritual. No, is that good? Yes. Okay. Is there anything else? Yes. What else? In the head? Yes. Okay. So, what are we feeling in the head? We don't need to know what we're feeling in the head. We're just going to release it. I'm kind of getting this idea that we're releasing something in the head to help things like move more freely. The top of the head also holds guilt, so maybe releasing any of that as well. Good, yes. Or no. Okay. Anything else? Yes. Anything else besides grounding and integrating? No. Okay. So now we're going to ground and integrate. Whew. Wow, okay. You can draw figure eights in front of your body. That's helpful. I also find for a lot of folks, our upper half and our lower half get dissected. Is that the right word? It sounds weird. And so to help draw figure eights from, going from our top to our bottom can really help integrate those two energy systems. Okay, we're integrating this again slowly and gently. Let's take a few deep breaths together. Okay, and I want you to sigh it out at the top. At whatever rates feels good for you, breathe in. Okay. Before we ground, I would like for you to imagine this waterfall just coming over you. It's bright white light. This is filling up all the spaces we released, filling up your cells with love, with support, with ease and safety and what is the word I'm thinking of? And like togetherness. I just imagine it flowing all over you, going into each and every cell in your bloodstream. It's strong. It makes you feel stronger. It makes you feel more grounded, and I can't think of the word I'm thinking of, but just kind of like whole, but that's not the word, but just like sturdy. Okay. And you can just see bright white emitting from all of your cells, all of your body. It's just like, okay. I want you to feel where your body's, again, touching something solid. Feel how you're supported. Feel how you can sink into that. I want you to see a bright red light at the base of your spine, and it's warm and it's bright. And it feels so comforting. And it fills your pelvis. overflows into your legs. You can feel it go down your thighs, down your knees, down your legs, and it pools in your feet. So you can see that bright red light filling up your feet. And then your feet open up, and then two thick roots go deep, deep, deep into the earth. And then your roots go out in all directions. And we're going to wrap you up, back up in a bubble of light. We're going to strengthen this bubble. This is your protection bubble. And this is strong and filled with protective light, nourishing light. And you can imagine angels, a tree, your spirit team, maybe an animal that you love, wrapping itself around your bubble just to give it that extra protection. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to disconnect our energy. I'm going to send your energy back to you so you can call it back to yourself if you'd like. And I'm going to call back my own energy to myself. We thank the earth, we thank our spirit team for being with us during this healing and helping us to continue to softly and gently integrate this into our mind, body, and soul. Okay, take one more deep breath with me, and let's let it out slowly this time. How do you feel? We've really, worked on releasing things, emotions that were stored deep in your body. So hopefully you feel lighter. Hopefully you feel more grounded and centered as well. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards for us, or a card. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. So if you're watching this live or within the fall months, my books are still open for one-on-one. And if you are watching this before September 18th, September 20th, my membership, Sunday Nourish Club, is the doors are open for registration, and it's for the fall winter cohort, and it's a group energy healing program that's 6 months long, and it really helps support and nourish your body, and all you have to do is receive. You get 2 energy healings a month, and it's based on the seasons. I love it so much. And I'm having a free workshop coming up that's going to talk about it and also give you an experience of what it's like, as well as learn how to support yourself through the seasons. And that is September 11th, and invites will go out soon. So we're just going to pull a card. What message do we need? What message do we need right now that's for our most joyful, healthiest, loving good? There we go. View from above. Get the big picture. And this is the Sacred Traveler's Oracle deck. You can see she's in a hot air balloon looking at her world from a different perspective. So let me read this. Again, Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. The Sagittarius in me loves this. Don't get bogged down in details. Let go of petty concerns. Get the big picture. Imagine that you're seeing your life from above. Only do what is truly important. Everything else is inconsequential. Go through each area of your life to look and see what the big picture is. Make major life decisions based on this strategy. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know it's easy to forget that the overall journey is about It's easy to forget what the overall journey is about when the traveler gets caught up in day-to-day survival and the ups and downs of life on the road. It's only when the traveler takes time to look at the big picture that he realizes that most worries and anxieties are only temporary. Imagine yourself in the future. Ask yourself if what you are doing now will be important to your future self. Focusing on these concerns takes up valuable life force energy. Keep your focus directed on the important things in life. Let everything else drop away. Wow. That's very, very much related. I once had a friend who, this wasn't that long ago, 5 years ago, who would remind me, would the thing you're worrying about, this thing that you're stressing about, would that matter in 5 years? And I had never thought about that. And this is similar, we are allowed to feel our emotions. I want you to feel your emotions. And also, is there a way to, keep it in perspective? Some things are worth getting angry about, worrying about, of course. And also, are there things that we can let go? And so again, view from above. And so someone said in the comments, when I'm caught in my emotions, I forget my skills. This brought me back and reminded me how powerful this work is. Thank you. I forget my skills too. You're not alone. I can often find myself looping or just really feel like I'm drowning in all these emotions. And then it's like I have these tools, but my brain can't think of it. I'm too flooded. So I'm glad you're here. Also, no judgment. It happens to the best of us. So maybe we can try to view ourselves from above to help us in those moments and be like, wait, I have these techniques, I have these tools. Let me utilize them to help express these emotions. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so thrilled to be here helping to support the community. I'm so thankful that you're part of my community. I'm a big community person. That's one of my values. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll have another one in, what's the next month? October, the first Thursday in October, and it'll be something else that the community needs. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see you around.